this meeting was to lay the ground rules and to determine if there was a prima facie case, and obviously the committee had decided that indeed what the Honorable Ken Agyapong had said is in breach of Article 112 of our 1992 Constitution, is in breach of our own standing orders, and also in breach of our Code of Conduct for Members of Parliament. There's a way that we should carry ourselves about outside, and not just on the floor of Parliament. And the things he has said publicly on radio and TV clearly violate the Code of Conduct of Members of Parliament. If you look at Clause 4.9 of the Code of Conduct of our MPs, these are things that clearly do not best represent the dignity of Members of Parliament. That is the verdict of the committee, that indeed the Code of Conduct has been breached, that indeed there's a prima facie case, that indeed in the spirit of natural justice, he ought to be given an opportunity to explain himself. And on the 3rd of July, when the committee convenes again, the Honorable Chief Whip of the minority would be given an opportunity. Ken would have an opportunity to cross-examine him, or to come with a lawyer to cross-examine him, and vice versa. And it would be up to the committee to recommend, or take a decision on the things that they would have investigated. And as I've said, when people are in contempt of Parliament, there are a raft of punishments that could take place. If the person is a member of Parliament, for instance, the person's sitting position in the chamber could be altered. If he were to be in the front bench or the middle or wherever, he could be asked to go and sit at the back bench. Is one way of whipping people in line. Another way would be to remove him from the chairmanship of the committee, just like a school system. I mean, if students violate certain codes of conduct, there's a way they treat them. And at the workplace, at your workplaces, if people are in violation of your code of conduct, there are ways to treat them. Worst case scenario, it could be pushed to a vote on the floor as to whether or not he should continue to be a member of Parliament. And this is not something that has been invoked before.